How the class is going, anything that you're struggling with, so that we can make any changes to the plan of action for you.
Yeah, classes are good. I think verbal and quant part, most of the part is done. And
Yeah.
as of now, I have a little backlog, not very much, but I think I will be able to wrap it up by today.
Like out of quant and verbal, what were you weak at? What did you find to actually get you the improvement? Where are you still struggling?
Initially, my perception was that I am good at quant, like I would not need major work at quant. But after attending the classes and attempting the question at 700 and 800, I thought that quant area also needs some improvement. And I am able to get most of the questions right. Good at the questions. Like initially, I was not able to solve the difficult questions of quant, but right now with spending like thinking into the question and thinking about all the traps that the question could have, I'm able to solve the question.
There are stages in which your preparation has to be broken up, Shubham, right? So the first step is that you have to gain confidence in terms of using the right approach. Once you have that confidence in using the right approach and you're getting the answers, then you start working on timing. I would highly recommend that after we're done with the call, you have a word with Mahi and ask her to share the study plan video that I've made recently. Not the one that's there on the drive, like there's a separate video that I made very recently. Just watch that video, and that will explain like how you need to go about timing yourself, because I think you're very close to that point in quant now. And in verbal, how's it going for you across RC and CR?
For verbal also, questions are getting correct, but timing is the issue there.
Working on timing, even before reaching a 90% accuracy, you would never be able to get there in timed manner ever, because right, in timed manner your accuracy would drop a little bit. So you would want to maximize your accuracy in untimed manner, so that when you start timing yourself, even if there is a drop, it doesn't pull your accuracy down to less than 80%, because then like getting to a 705 or a 695 on the GMAT becomes almost next to impossible. And if you do that every day, although you'll be making like small improvements and adjustments, you'll notice in about a week or 10 days, you would have been able to hit the target time per question as well. But right now, I think that for RC and CR, your accuracy is still not up to the mark where I would ask you to start working on timing. Pull this up to 90% consistently, where you know that give me any question, Manan, doesn't matter what the difficulty is, I know I can get to a 90% at least. That's the point when you start working on what I just mentioned, where you gradually shave off time. When you're especially answering CR and RC questions, right? The reason why people get stuck at a particular accuracy level is because they're not developing the habit of critical reading, not reasoning, but reading. So if you're not reading something critically, then you might end up missing out on one or two words that might affect your accuracy. And those are the kinds of things that you will not be able to improve on if you just practice more questions. That's something that you'll improve on if you basically sit down with the right intent, where you say that I'm going to make sure that whatever the question has to offer, I'm reading it word for word and not taking anything lightly or glancing at the question cursorily. You do realize we have developed these defense mechanisms where we try to read everything cursorily or superficially, and that's something that really it's a huge disadvantage for us on the exam, because the devil lies in the details. So if you're not focusing on details and you miss out on few words here and there, no matter how good you are, how many questions you've done, you'll not be able to improve. The classes that you're attending every day, I know you're working full time, so how is it that you're able to manage both the things together?
Yeah, I think the homework gets a little hard sometimes, but I think that is the only key to good work, right? Because when you have a lot of homework, right, you can't rest. So you keep on going, keep on going. So that's where the laziness do not comes in. So I think that's a good thing, and I always wanted that thing only. So that's a great thing. Start around 7 o'clock in the morning. Until 7 to 10, I do my homework and all the other things, and I start my office at 11.
If you're able to do it early in the morning, I think you'll be able to get more done. You have ample time, I can assure you. If you're actually on your toes and you're not getting complacent or lazy, you will be able to finish it off latest by first week of July. You won't even have to stretch it until 15th of July. But you got to make sure that you're following the process, because I know for a fact that it works, because it has worked for so many people in the past. If they are, you can always reach out to me. We can have a discussion. And then right after that, after Saturday and Sunday, on either Tuesday or Wednesday, I would want you to make sure that you are close to writing your mock test. And that starts with watching the study plan video first, and then quickly going back to your error log to understand exactly where you are in each of the topics, RCCR, quant, all of that, and then working towards improving accuracy first, and then working towards improving timing first.